Hey guys, Darth Gloric here, back with part 2 of my StarCraft Brood War Campaign playthrough. So last time, we started the Protoss Campaign. We were reunited with everybody. They're all here, and we're currently a Protoss leader guy, whatever that rank was called. Executor? Is that it? Anyway. We are currently leading the Protoss, helping lead them as they were fleeing from their planet. That's what happened last time. However, Kerrigan has actually showed up, and she has said, hey, so it turns out the Overmind, you know, the big climactic evil bad guy of the last game, well, apparently he's actually being reborn. And so now she is helping, she's working with the Protoss to take him out, because, you know, having a new Overmind be super awake is super no bueno. So yeah, that's kind of the bit. So we're trying to take care of it before it gets real. So, you know, so that's pretty much what happened all together. Now we have a tiny little force here. We'll do something like that, I think. Anyway. So we have this little force here. We're trying to set up a base. I knew there was this little platform back here. I was just trying to get it discovered. So our current objectives: we have to bring Kerrigan to the Uraj crystal, and Kerrigan must survive because apparently there's 2 crystals that we need to get, and there's the Uraj and the other one, and we need to get both crystals, and I think we need to. We're taking them somewhere. There was some reason that we needed both of them. So I think because Kerrigan wants the Protoss's help to destroy the Overmind, and the Protoss is like, look, we're kind of busy at the moment. And so Kerrigan's like, fine. Then if I help you do your stuff first, and then we'll go deal with my stuff. So it was something along those lines. So that's kind of the bit. So yeah, that's kind of the reasoning, if memory serves. It's a lot of Reavers, dude. Here, just sit back there, I guess. Yay! Supply! Alright.
Executor, we have a problem.
Is there any other kind?
Our warp matrix was damaged during transit. Because of the extensive damage, we will be unable to warp in stargates to this location.
Oh, I was just like, hang on, not gateways, right? But no, Stargate. Well, that's fine. So no air units, which would make sense because I imagine going here would be a hell of a lot easier if you had a whole bunch of air units. Something like that. So I need we need that worse than anything else, because we need defenses. Otherwise, our pylons are very, very defenseless.
I'm listening.
All right. So the forge is going up, which is grand. All right. There we go. Now we're rolling. Alright, get back there, please. Okay, so yeah, so now we're working on getting crystals. That's the plan. Guess something like that, I suppose. And I need at least one more. At least one more. Wait for it. There we go. Well, I guess for now it's gonna be a bit before we can afford it anyway. Okay, so last episode I did mention, but from here on out, because it was last episode I didn't cut anything out as far as the base building goes. But now that you pretty much have an idea, you pretty much understand what you've now seen base building in Protoss. So from here on, I'll probably start cutting out my random base building stuff, and so that way You know, there's less crap for you guys to have to sit through. So anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to base building, and I'll get us up enough of a force that I think we can take that first area, or at least try, and I will, oops, hang on.
What is it now?
Ah, well. A little bit of a waste there. Any level of micro would have had that guy survive, so that was a little dumb. Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna get to base building, and I will see you guys momentarily. Alright, we're back. I don't know why he keeps trying that. It's really just not going very well. Get it, boys, get it? Nice. Anyway, I don't know why he keeps trying that. It really is never... He has kept on trying it several times, but... it's really not going well. I don't know why he keeps doing it. Anyway, so, yeah, I built up a little bit of a force, and we have a Reaver as well, with full Scarabs. I'll leave the other two behind for now. I don't want to, you know, have too much to have to protect here, but I did some scouting with a probe, just to see if there's anything back here. Nothing but ice. Now, they're down here. Over there. Anyway, down here, there is another ramp. There's a siege tank right there, fun fact, because I circled everything and I was like, what's over here? And I got a little close to this ramp and a siege tank blew up my probe. So, you know, but, you know, other than that, I saw there's a turret there, but I didn't notice the tank up until he shot me. But, you know. And so otherwise, we have full shield upgrades, because that's what we were able to get at the time. But we do need to get Templar Archives, because we need, yeah, we need a Templar Archives to get the other upgrades rolling. But we are at, I think, 1-1 for the rest of these. Yeah, we're at 1-1 of those, but we're at full shield, so that's a good thing. Grab a couple more zealots, but I'm hoping that our little Reaver here is going to pull a lot of its weight by taking out some of the bunkers and stuff. That's the hope, anyway.
My life for hire. For Adun.
Alright, continue pumping some zealots. Can't be too bad. We're gonna press out in just a second here. I just wanted to get the upgrades going before we tried. And while I was waiting, I was like, let's grab some more zealots. Because why not? Alright, we don't need any of those abilities because we're not actually gonna use Templars. I almost never do. But we can get both of those going though.
My life for hire.
Okay. We'll try that.
I long for combat. Transmitted.
Alright, we gotta be careful here because it's gonna get mighty crowded.
I long for combat.
And I don't want my boys to freak out.
Honor guide me. For Adun. Confirmed.
Alright, there we go. Nope, easy. Easy. I know how you guys are gonna get. If I don't hold your hand here. I know you're not gonna like it if I don't baby you. Okay. Stop.
I long for combat.
It's really gonna be a nasty surprise when he hits me with like a BC or something. Stop, stop. Okay.
I long for combat.
Alright. Can you reach it? Hell yeah. Everybody stop. Nobody move. Okay. It's totally fine. His shield's totally took it. He's not even injured yet. Okay.
I long for combat.
Get it? Get that bread? Oh, Lord. Alright, that's good enough.
I long for combat. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Whoa! are you not within range, you hippie? He ain't never getting away, so, you know. Get him! The Reaver did most of the work. I almost think I remember a tank being down here somewhere. I just had a flashback of that possibly being a thing. You know, there is a way to test this theory.
I long for combat.
Alright, my dude. Oh no! Alright, never mind. Go! Go, boys, go! Take that. There was a tank, but... Sorry, for some reason I was thinking my Dragoons were on a separate hotkey for a minute there. Alright. Well, that went really well. Lovely. We're kind of rolling in money at the moment. Like I said, we're kind of rolling in dough at the moment, so I don't really think we need to worry overly much about, I mean, we could certainly expand. Money is okay, and we could work on getting one up and going. I don't know how necessary it is before we, you know, before we could take the base or anything, but we could do it.
Make use of my life for operations. We are under attack.
But, you know, I mean, if nothing else, it could be a good idea for possibly more production. Because I only have, like, the 2 gateways, obviously. It's a little lackluster. It might not be a terrible idea. Alright, I'm going to get this next base up. I will see you guys in just a second. Alright, we're back. So, we have 2 full groups now, including a couple of Archons. This little group of Marines just attacked me. It went about as well as you can assume, as you would imagine. We got this little base up. I don't have it very heavily mined yet. My builder's over here, and otherwise I just moved a few of my probes over. In fact, I'm gonna move a few more. But, you know, this way these guys can just slowly work on their part. Apparently I got attacked over there at some point. Anyway, otherwise, nothing too incredible. We're fully upgraded. We're fully 3-3 across the board. Whoa, Lord. Let me help you, little cannon. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know if this will be enough to take the full-on base or whatever, but I figure it's a good place to start. I mean, and these are all 3-3. That's quite the force, you know what I mean? It's not like it's a joke force. Alright, there we go. Let's go, boys. Oh. I don't know what this is, but kill it. Terran scum. getting into. Let's go. Blitzkrieg. Alright, there we go. Go, go, go. Now, where was that other tank for itself? There's one. No survivors. Hang on. We have sweat maintenance. I'm soaking my mouse. I wonder if they make waterproof mice, like for computers. Because I mean, technically mice is the plural of mouse, right? So it's like, I feel like you wouldn't call it mouses. I don't know, maybe you would for computers and not like the actual rodent. I don't know. Not the point. The point is, I wonder if they make them. Or, as a better alternative, maybe I can figure out what the hell is wrong with my body and figure out if there's something I can take to get my body to regulate its damn temperature. So I'd stop sweating like, you know, mad. That would be a life-changing. That's probably a better plan over just buying new mice, you know what I mean? Or new mouse, whatever. Go, go, go! Alright, let's go. Last section. I don't know why that guy was hiding. Maybe he was hiding back here as his base was getting destroyed. Which, you know, who could blame him? How bad? I'm surprised he had anything left to attack with, considering I'm leveling his base. I mean, maybe there's a little base or something back here. Maybe that's the bit. I see red. I mean, we don't need to overly worry about it, but you know. And I'll bring Kerrigan around the same way that I took care of her the first time, but I don't like red on my map. This little baby supply depot. Why he's over here, I don't know. Alright, let's make sure he stayed off the minerals, just to discourage him being dumb enough of thinking he's gonna rebuild anything. There's a random fire bat. Right. Alright, is the bottom clear? Yeah, I think this must be some kind of base or something. Okay, so this is looking pretty clear. Alright, and I'm bringing just Kerrigan, right? Yeah. So just bring Kerrigan to it. Alright, well, let's do this in case something bad happens.
A bold move.
I don't imagine anything would happen, but just in case. I don't have to wipe the map of him, you know? Like, if I don't have to destroy that thing over there, there's no reason to. Occupied. Sorry, my guy. Yeah, I think there must be something else over here, because he's still producing things somehow. Either that or he has lots of random little units all over the map for some reason. But between you and me, I think he's probably rebuilding them somewhere. Which I imagine must be what that dark section of the map is.
All right.
Alright, boys, just keep watch. Mom is coming by. Mom's here. The waifu's here. You scumbag! How dare you attack my pretty zealots?
What is it now? A bold.
Crystal's here, boys. Send in a probe to gather it up, and our work here is done.
You have done well, Kerrigan. There's more to you than it seems. Perhaps I have misjudged you.
Given our history, I can't say I blame you. Let's just get the job done.
Alright. That was easy cheesy, huh? Hell yeah. Lovely. Alright, the Battle of Braxis. Protoss fleet high orbit over the planet Braxis.
Executor, our sensors have just identified a large group of Terran vessels. However, their configuration profile is unlike any Terran group yet encountered. We are receiving a transmission from the fleet's command ship, identifying itself as the Alexander.
Protoss Commander, I am Admiral Alexei Stukov of the United Earth Directorate. We are here to take control of the Terran Dominion and all of its outlying colonies. You are in direct violation of Terran space and have openly attacked Terran troops. Lower your shields and power down your weapon systems. The UED will be taking custody of your ships and whatever spoils you have garnered from this planet.
United Earth Directorate. Raynar spoke of the distant Terran homeworld called Earth. These humans have come a long way to make war on us.
Have faith, Zeratul. You almost sound as if you fear these humans. What are they to such as we? Was it not we who defeated the dreaded Overmind?
Yes, Artanis, we did vanquish the Overmind. But we did so with the help of humans. Do not be so quick to underestimate them.
Of course. Executor, I shall test the mettle of these humans by scouting ahead of your ships and finding a way through this blockade. Intaro Tassadar.
Absolutely. Intaro Tassadar to you too, my guy. Also, ow. I have like such a problem, man. I don't know how I can describe how dumb I am. Cause like all the time, I have like I don't know, is it clumsy? I don't know what it is, but like I keep running my body into things. Not on purpose, just like, you know, just me lifting my arms, smacking my desk. Like if I don't know, like all the time, like at work I do it all the time, and just at home all the time. I'm constantly smacking my arms or my feet or my head into all kinds of things all the time. And I just be like what is wrong with my body? So, first of all, it can't regulate its temperature, because like I'll be fine temperature-wise. Temperature-wise, I'll think it's fine out here. But then like my fingertips will sometimes go numb, and sometimes my toes will go numb, and then I'll break into this cold sweat, and then sometimes it's related to what I'm doing. Like sometimes it'll be like, you know, like whatever, something stressful will happen, so then suddenly I'll sweat. Or like, I'm like, okay, you know, this big mission's coming up in this game, here we go. And then immediately on command, the sweat starts. Like, but then other times it's just like I can go a long time and not sweat at all. And then if I get up and pace and walk around, then it often will get back under control. But it's just like what is wrong with my body? So it's like, I have complaints. I have complaints.
State your will.
State your will. All right. Well, isn't that something? Okay, so clearly,
Yes, Executor. Indeed.
right. Okay, so the least amount of exposure as
I am
possible,
ready.
right, is the way to go, right? I mean, that's no secret to anybody.
Consider it done.
Now, I think I might be able to drop my
Indeed.
kids here without anything bad happening. Like, just like straight. I almost think they could just sneak along the edge here. Easy. Alright, just nice and careful. Yep. Sorry, not far enough. Okay. Progress.
Thus I serve. For Adun.
Let's start with this. This is the obvious thing to do.
I long for combat. But battle calls.
Hey, look.
Adun.
A safe section. Alright. I mean, a safer section. Let's not get carried away.
Direct my wrath.
Yeah, direct my wrath. Also, direct my sweat. I know it's really annoying. It must be really annoying for you guys to have to see me pause all the time. And hey, trust me, it's annoying for me too. Yeah, I should like start Googling this. I should start looking up like reasons, causes, things you can do. I should start tackling this, because I mean, it's been this way my whole life. I've been like this my whole life, but like the older I get, the more I'm realizing like different things that you can change, want to change, have to change, etc., etc. The older I get, the more of those things I'm able to identify. So, you know, and the less tolerance I have for dealing with it anymore. Which is, I think, in a lot of ways a healthy thing, right? Yep, not you. Okay. Alright, there's a bunker there, but I don't really have any better methods of dealing with it. And I'm a little worried about getting my scouts too close because of that. So I kind of just feel like these guys just sort of have to take it on their own. Whew. Alright.
I am ready.
Now, I could get a... I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, sorta. Sorta.
I concur.
That's the thing, is I can't really get them too close, because this thing, I mean, this thing is like... There's a... It's pretty scary, man. It's pretty scary. Not gonna lie. And yeah, I mean, we did take it, but like, I think I'll probably start losing guys if anything else happens, you know what I mean? Like, to take this next bunker, I think I might lose some people. And it's not like I can outrange this stuff. So that's not much of an option. They gave me scouts, but I'm not even sure what the point is. Because, like, it's not like I can do anything with them. Alright, let's just give our shields a second here. Alright, well, our shields are coming back little by little, so it would be longer we wait, we can give ourselves a couple seconds here for the shields to come back. Give us as much time as possible. Oh, I thought I saw him moving for a minute. I was like, where the hell do you think you're going? Do you think you just can desert? Is that what you think? Dessert? I haven't even had dinner. Ha ha. All right. Sorry. I'll see myself out. Don't mind me. How we doing? All right. Well, he's just about full. How are the rest of you? I mean, yeah, we're ready then. Okay. For ballin'. Woo! Look at that, we survived. Yay! And now they're all unpowered.
Executor, with the power generator destroyed, the missile turrets on this platform are no longer operational. However, we will need reinforcements to finish the job.
Reinforcements are en route now, young Templar.
I am ready.
Heyo.
Ooh. Yes. Very well.
Alright. Now we're all safe. Alright, well, look at that.
Yes.
There's the group. And we managed to not lose anybody from the first group. Alright. Still only
I am ready.
the 4 scouts. Not to say that that means it's impassable. I'm always tempted, and it's never been what I've tried. But I'm always tempted to try and blitzkrieg it and just see if how fast my scouts could kill it. But like the problem is like I only have 4, including one of them is a hero, and if he dies, we lose anyway. And secondly, they don't give you a lot of scouts, right? Like scouts are not amazing anyway. Like scouts are, I think they're better against anti-air. Yeah, see, like, look at this. This is their anti-air, which is 28 plus 4. Their anti-ground is 8 plus 2. So they're way better anti-air. Now, race are the same way. Their anti-air is way better than their anti-ground or whatever. But, obviously, like, they don't really give you enough scouts, right? If I had the ability to build scouts, and then if I was hell-bent on doing that, technically we could do that. But I don't think the scout, just 4, even with one of them being a hero, will have the DPS. Now his is much higher. His is 20 plus 2 even to ground, and 56 plus 4 to air. So obviously he's much better, but even so, I don't think they would have the DPS to take it down. And the bunkers would still be our enemies. Even though the turrets would shut off, the bunkers would still be our enemies. So it's like,
Yes.
at the same time.
I'm waiting.
Alright, so I think we'll have to drop our guys over here, I think. It's gonna be the
So be it.
method. So I think
Direct my wrath.
we'll do something like this for now.
Yes.
Oh, right, those turrets are offline, okay. Just for a second, I'm like... Alright, otherwise, I guess just bring me a couple of them. Alright, so...
Yes.
we have a... Now, we'll see if we can get away with this with the detection we have available. I don't totally assume it'll work, but I don't remember if they can see me or not. Can they see me? Well, at least he can't. I'm only gonna send one, because in case they can suddenly, or whatever, I'm a little concerned if I'll get too close. Ah, they're blind. The fools. The fools. Oh, Lord. You can take him. Yeah, you think that's real funny, huh? You think you're real proud of yourself?
Your will.
Come here, you little shit.
Direct my wrath.
Alright, hang on a minute. Got it real ganged up here. Teach him who's boss. Little jerk. Little jerk? Think that was funny, huh? There's my response. Little butthead. And it's a good thing Artanis has such good anti-air, dude. Anyway. Well, obviously that went really well. Now, keep in mind that they did give us observers here, so... there's obviously no reason not to use them. Okay. Now, he has very good range and vision, so obviously this is the new line of turrets. Oh, and a tank too? That's disgusting. What we could do is we could use the scouts and pick off the tank and just use our shields against that turret. And just make sure we're microing correctly, and then just pick it off that way. That might be the play, because obviously,
I concur.
yeah, that might be the play. So I think, just in case this goes poorly.
Direct my wrath. Indeed. Consider it done. Yes, Executor. Yes, Executor.
Alright, that wasn't bad.
Indeed.
Alright, so now the tank's gone. Obviously, we're gonna have to bunker bust these two, which that is a lot, more than I would have cared to. Now he took a little bit of health damage, but it's not that bad. These guys were starting to get shot, and I got lazy and I just grabbed all three of them, which would have been wiser to do it a different way. But the shields are replenishing. I mean, slowly, but they are coming back. And he only took like 24 health damage, so it's okay. And his shields are really half of his health. Honestly, I should have moved him back, and I should have just scooted them down. But it's fine. It's totally fine. So, now that that worked. Alright, give it another save in case this goes poorly.
Yes. So be it. Very well. So be it.
Alright, well. For Ballin! To Valhalla! Well, might surprise you to learn that did go poorly. Whew. I mean, that did not go great. Possibly because my dragoons. Probably because my dragoons were so far in the back, and only one of them could fit, so they freaked out and ran away. So maybe I could do that cleaner. Like, maybe I could purposely try and push up everyone on my own, you know? Like, try and focus down targets a little better. He can't reach, and he doesn't know what to do about it. Well, I do know one thing we can do about it. We can pick him off. I mean, it's all safe airspace now, so.
State your will. I am ready. Yes, Executor.
Free kills!
State your will. I am ready.
Boy, look at all those tanks.
State your will. Consider it done. State your will.
Alright, there's the new line. So don't get too excited.
Indeed. I concur.
Now, without turrets, they are blind, but those are active turrets. So, you know. Well, I'm on the fence about trying to redo that again. I could probably do that cleaner, but we also might be able to squeak through anyway. So we'll see. Maybe I won't give it a save in case I decide to backtrack. Well, because these are all inactive, these are active, but I could probably use the scouts.
Yes, Executor.
Okay, I have an idea here.
State your will.
How you doing on shields, buddy? He's getting there.
I am ready.
We could, if we pick off just this turret, then we can run just the Dark Templars. If we picked off a couple of turrets with our
direct my wrath.
With our boys.
Indeed.
Then we could sneak the Dark Templars through and poke off and take down anybody that we could.
Executor.
You know.
I concur. Yes, Executor. I am ready.
Alright, he took a little bit more health damage there. Yeah, his health got a little bit hurt, and our Tannis actually wasn't the one that was getting shot. It was this guy.
Direct my wrath.
Okay. Well.
Yes, I long for combat.
Now, the question is, where the hell are we gonna drop? Because None of these are great spots. I guess we could, yeah, I guess that's what we'll do right there, is we'll
State your will.
creep around like these. Try something like that. Now, nobody should be able to see you, because all these turrets are off, and I destroyed the only one that should be within range, so...
So be it.
They should be invisible. That's nice.
So be it.
I mean, we could see.
Yes. I'm waiting. Yes. So be it.
Okay. Let's see. We could go around this way, but there's more turrets and stuff over there, so I'm a little concerned. Let's see. We need vision. How close are those, I mean, not super close.
I'm waiting. Very well.
Just stick to the outside edge, my dude. Let's just see.
I'm waiting.
Because they're not super close. I might be able to squeak by.
Well.
Nope. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. So they can see you right on the edge there. So there must be a turret like right here or something. But it's fine. He didn't even take any health damage. It was just his shields took it. So it's okay. Well. And I can't cross over this ledge. Probably by design, I imagine. Interesting. Huh. It's so weird. I don't know why they can see him. Is it really this turret that gives him that much vision? Like, is there a little, whatever, cone of influence that large? We could, okay. We could try, see if we can squeak past this way.
Well. So be it.
How about that? Haha! It really is just on the edge that they can see him. Take that, hippies. Okay, now, the rest of these I am more concerned about, because I don't think I'll be able to get that one without being seen. Yeah, no way. No way. I mean, still, that was one more bunker, which is good, but I'm a little unsure where else to go here, because obviously the turret wall is a little aggressive, you know? And figuring out how you're going to get past is a little bit scary. There is this area down here, which is probably our best bet. I can't imagine this way or this whole thing I'm looking at is better. I can't imagine that's true. Alright, what do we got? Alright, a couple turrets. But that could be good, though. Right. That is a lot of bunkers, can I just say. From one guy to another, it's a lot of bunkers. That is many bunkers. That's more than a few. Well, drat. You think I'm supposed to, like... Good lord, dude. How the hell am I supposed to get past that many bunkers? Like, I realize I have these guys, but, like, look, we already saw what happens when, you know, you lead your guys wantonly into what you think they can handle, and what happens when you're wrong. Alright, melee, ranged, flying units. Yeah, so, like, maybe it'd be enough, and, like, some of these I can maybe pick off. I might be able to pick off these two. They're kind of far away, actually. Alright, come here, guy. You're on a mission. Alright, I'm confident enough. I feel like what I have is going to be good enough, so I'm okay saving it here. Okay, I think... Cause I feel like I'm kind of far away from this. Yup. Hell yeah. Alright, well that'll at least take care of hopefully 2 of them. And then taking care of 1 bunker is a lot more attainable. Well, this is nice. Alright. That went well. Okay, good. So there's 2 bunkers there. So now all we have is 1 and 1 more bunker. 1 bunker is a lot more attainable.
I'm waiting for iron.
Alright. This way, kids.
I'm waiting, so be it. I'm waiting. Yes.
Stop.
Zanashkoida. I'm waiting. Transmit commencing. Yes. Input command.
Okay. Yeah. Whew, okay. Well, that is a give that a save kind of moment. Okay. Oh my goodness, dude. This is so this mission's very slow. It's very slow, but obviously you can see the need to be careful. You can see why. So okay. Totally fine. We're totally good. It's totally good. Yeah, that went very, very well. And yeah, we didn't lose anybody. Alright, Mr. Guy. I need you to help me figure out what I'm facing here. Alright, active. Okay. So there's this little ledge here. Bunker and turrets. Not ideal.
Yes, Executor.
Whoop, sorry.
I'm waiting.
I am ready.
Forgot my hotkeys for a minute.
Yes, Executor. I am ready.
Okay.
Direct my wrath.
Now,
State your will.
I have an idea with these, but I don't know how wise it is. I'm kind of tempted to attack him a little bit, like, and watch one at a time until their shields are gone, and then backtrack before they take any actual damage, and just try to get the bunker into the red so it'll burn down. And I think that would make it more attainable to get it done. Which is why I'm giving it a save, in case this is stupid. Okay, well, you know. That's why I'm just watching the bars. All I care about is the health bars. Ow. I am taking damage here, and I'm not doing a whole lot.
State your will.
If this isn't, I mean, if this doesn't prove to be worth it, we'll backtrack. Left him in a hair longer than I should have.
State your will. For ire.
Luckily, he has more shields and damage.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Consider it done.
Okay, I could have left him in a hair longer, but I'm not sure that was worth it. I mean, I got whatever, half of it, but like, I don't know, man. I guess I could reload. I could have my scouts go in first and try to, I don't know, snipe out the turret, I guess, and then drop in guys at the same time, I suppose. Because I don't have the forces to get too aggressive, obviously. Oi. Okay, I'm thinking let's do this. Let's reload that last one, because that didn't feel worth it, so. Alright. Reload before I took all that, before I took that damage from my guys there. Okay. So I'm thinking just get the melee troops in, because the Dragoons are big and bulky, and so let's prioritize melee troops, and then Dragoons, and we'll have the Scouts kind of take the initial umph, and probably get them out as soon as we get the ground troops down.
I'm waiting. Yes. Receiving.
I mean, maybe call it good with that. Just because, like, look, I mean, look, it's very crowded, as you can see.
Receiving.
I mean, we could sacrifice a shuttle, too. Like, throw a shuttle in with the Scouts to try and... Or maybe throw the shuttle in first, and then have the Scouts follow, and then have my shuttles follow.
Yes, Executor. Consider it done.
Alright, in this order. Okay. We're gonna try this. Okay, so I'm gonna put you guys on 4 temporarily, just so I have quicker hotkeys. Actually, let's put you on 4. 4, and then my Scouts temporarily will be 5, and then these guys will be 6. This way I can do this quickly. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna have the shuttle just move, like, right here. And then I will, I'll have my Scouts attack... I guess the Scouts can attack the bunker? The bunker, I guess? I suppose? I guess I'll have the Scouts attack the bunker, and then I'll have my shuttles just drop in, I suppose. I guess. Something like that. Okay, so...
Yes, Executor.
Alright, so 4.
Direct my wrath.
Alright, here we go.
I concur.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Woo!
Reinforcements are en route now, Templar.
Alright, that was terrifying. How'd we do?
I am ready.
How'd you guys do? Anyone take health damage?
Yes, Executor.
Ah, I don't... Maybe him, but he might have already had that. I'm not even positive. And we did, you know, the shuttles was fine. So, the distraction shuttle survived.
Direct my wrath.
And we did lose one, apparently, of the real shuttles, but we didn't lose anyone inside it. They did drop off all their stuff first. Which is really all that really matters.
Yes.
Now, because, of course, these rest of the guys are dead, now we can have my Dark Templars feast with impunity. Oh, we should give this a save before I start meandering around for no reason. Alright. I'm gonna give my Dark Templars can run around and kill everything now. Boy, that was horrifying.
Direct my wrath.
No detection for you, pal.
So be it.
Alright, there we go. I think that's all the obvious.
Yes.
Okay. I guess they can come back over here, I guess. Alright. Well... Wow, that was so very stressful. Okay, so my new units. Ooh, I have Reavers now. Now, they only have 10 shots, though, because I don't have any money to refill. Now, I do have some High Templars, which we could use for Psionic Storms. Or I could... Oh, no, so that's all they're there for. I can't turn them into Archons. So, and then I was given a couple more observers as well. I mean, it's just a solid wall, basically. It's just a solid wall. Now, I would have to get the Reavers over here before I could do anything, and I could, like... Because I could ignore the turrets for the most part, because, like, just having the one Reaver creep up is not going to stop it. And then I could have them, I guess, shoot the bunkers. Shoot one of the bunkers, I guess. I mean, we can just see. Boy, I hope the range on this thing is decent. Please stop. Thank you. It's like, please. I can't have him shoot. He only has 3 shots left. That's a tank. I realize I'm sacrificing him right here because he's not gonna have any shots left. But to be fair, I was about to say, he's already toast. That's alright, he got all of his shots off and all of them were good. One turret might have been a little not necessarily, but the rest of that was very good, so he served his purpose, and I don't have any way of mining, so losing him doesn't actually matter any, because he got all 10 of his shots off, they were all useful, and so it's like, you know, he served his purpose, so so it's fine. Oh, man. I kind of just have to sort of go in anyway, right? Because, like, that tank is in siege mode. I mean, I got away, so he got 1 shot off, but, like, I could run up my other Reaver, which I feel pretty confident with everything that's happened, so I think even that's worth saving for. But, like, and I could creep him around. I could get a shuttle and drop him right here, and then just snipe out this. I think probably 1 good shot would probably kill all of them. Now, but then I'm still gonna have to deal it. Now, I'm assuming because that's lit up and it's all dark, I'm assuming that's where that dude is sitting. I assume. I assume that's where that's happening. So I could use the Reaver, shoot the little group here. Hopefully, I think 1 would probably do it. And then I could run back, and I guess maybe making a beeline for the tank with maybe our Dark Templars. Because he might get probably 1 shot off before we got within range. So it's like something like that. I also could use a Psionic Storm, because I think 1 good Psionic Storm on top of them would kill them too. Which, hell, I might be able to reach them from here. Which, that's obviously an even safer plan. Now, technically, he shouldn't have vision up here yet. Technically, because I'm on the high ground. Oh, look at that. Well, that was worth it. Alright. That was easy. Okay, well, I suppose there's nothing to it but to give it a save and then try to muscle my way up there. We'll give it a save before we get before we really try. Now, these guys are faster. That would be wiser. If our only goal is to drop the tank, that would be the fastest way, because these guys are much faster. And they are 2-2 across the board, so they would probably be a safer bet. Now it is saved, so if it doesn't go well, we'll just backtrack. Take that. Don't know why I stopped partway through on both of those. Well, I guess we can just go a little farther, but a little worried about pissing off something that's over here. Alright. We have a new safe zone. So, those are new ranged. The melee, ranged. I guess you will be 3, you will be 4, and then you will be 5. Alright, let's get our dragoons down there. There we go. There we go. Alright. Reaver's working our way down. We're gonna save him for something special, because he does have 10 shots left, so... And I don't want to waste him on anything I can use anybody else for, you know? So I guess we'll have him hang all the way back here, just to make sure he doesn't... Like, if they send something random over, like one Marine, I don't want him wasting a Scarab shot on, like, one. Especially because for little things like that, I do have High Templars with Storms and stuff, so... The other option, too, is we also could do hallucinations, and we could use hallucinations on some of these guys and use that for scouting. Because that would be a really solid method. We also could use it to prematurely activate spider mines after we were to that point. Now, I think the spider mines are down here, beneath, like, a platform. But we can do some more scouting now. We also could snipe out some turrets that are easy pickings. Like this one. That are easy and free. Yeah, see what I mean? Told you there was spider mines. Let's say any day now, my guy. Okay, now my thought is that I could get him to, like, here. We could just see what we can reach. I mean, that's a good thought. We also could just do this. Alright, hang on. You. And then you. Go, my little hallucinations. Alright, so there's a Goliath, a couple in. Ignore that. Alright, so there's what, like 3 Goliaths on the bridge? Ah, see? Look at that. I ate a, Alright, so along there's 3 Goliaths. Now there's all these turrets, so they're gonna be visible. Against Goliaths, I don't know, I guess what? I guess we could just rush it with melee stuff, I guess? Because otherwise I can't reach anymore. And I can't reach that turret. And it's not like it's a siege tank, so I can't use the Reaver for it. However, the hallucination is a good idea. That would be way easier than scouting anything else and just running them along everywhere and just setting off all the spider mines we can. So that makes sense to me. The Goliaths, the storms won't be super conducive for them. So that makes sense, but I don't know, I guess just melee rushing with all of these guys. Now we do know that there should be no spider mines on the bridge because I did just run hallucinations along the whole thing. So I suppose... Well, actually, hang on a minute. First of all, that was good progress and good intel, so... Alright, we're just gonna get our guys up here. Alright, now we should give it a save. Oh, hang on, my friend. You should not be up there. I don't want anyone loitering near our, you know, This is our forward base, so to speak. Our forward landing zone.
Waiting. Nearby. Waiting. So be it. For iron.
Alright, how we doing? Okay, there we go. His shields are a little bit down. I just want to check anybody that got shot. He got shot at. He got shot at. The rest of them seem okay. Okay, the rest of these guys are okay. So he is lowest shields. Once his shields are back, then we'll go for the third guy. Now, I think there was only 3 Goliaths, and so I think there was only 3 Goliaths, so we'll wait till he's at 40, and then we'll keep going. I realize this mission is very slow. I realize it's real slow and methodical, and it's probably not as stressful. I mean, for other people that, like, if you have a better player than I, they could probably go through this faster, but, like, this is the way I've always had to clear it, which is you just be real patient. Just take your time. Just take your time and poke along, because there's no time limit, there's no rush, and so you just be as, you know, surgical as you have to be. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the bit. Get him! Now, there shouldn't be anything else, but just in case, because I did set off a spider mine up here already. Alright. Well done, boys. You're good. Come on home. You did well. Come on home. Alright, we've cleared the bridge. Now I think hallucinations and some scouting is going to be a good call. Alright. There we go. Well done, guys. Well done. And we didn't lose any, which is by far the most important thing. We cleared it, and we didn't lose anybody.
Honor guide me.
Hey, look. I got that turret to take damage. Alright, yeah. So that was the other part of the pain here. There's ghosts right there. Which is obviously a big problem. Forward. The spider mine blew up and it killed the ghost on the ledge. Serves him right. Still, I mean, we did really good. We almost got him killed. But the real issue is the tanks. So it's like, I mean, if I could just like run over my scouts and try and snipe him, but I'm a little worried he's gonna put him in lockdown. But I guess we could, I mean, we could find out.
Direct my wrath.
We could give it a save too in case this doesn't go well. But he's so close to death, just like one tiny volley from
Yes, Executor.
From the group of them will be enough. Hopefully he doesn't lock us down. Oh, bummer. Okay, so yes he does. Okay, so alright, well there is a method here.
Direct my wrath.
I heed thy call.
Yes, Executor. For ire.
Now, hopefully, those illusions will take enough of the blows. Ha! You fools! See, he immediately shot 2 lockdowns. Alright, so we got another one of the ghosts. That's good. Because obviously that's less lockdowns for the rest of us. I guess we can just,
State your will.
We'll give this a save before I try this. Alright, you! And then we're gonna go...
Yes, Executor.
Okay, so 5 is them.
State your will.
There was a few more there, but it's fine.
Direct my wrath. I am ready.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Consider it done.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Well, I did lose a scout, but I did get... I did lose a scout, but I did get the tanks. Well, I guess, something like this. Now, let's go ahead and give this a save before we try pushing up along the ledge. Oh my god, this mission is so long, dude. I know that this must be torture for you guys. Now, I might cut footage, I might cut big sections out of this in editing. I'll have to see what I feel like. At the same time, because the base building cuts so much footage, because the base building part cuts footage, I'm okay a little bit with keeping, so long as something's happening, like, but like the base building is just it's just macro, like, you know what I mean? So, we'll see. I can reach it. Surprise, he's just like, okay, fair enough. Well done, boys.
Reinforcements are en route now, young Templar.
Look at all those spider mines, dude. Good god. Hey, look at that. Spoiled.exe, dude. Wow.
I stand ready.
Holy Air Force, Batman. Right, well. That's the show. Now you guys get down here. I need a few shuttles. Alright, I need you guys to go over there so I can getting ready to start scouting the new area. Alright, we're all saved. Now we can start scouting. Figure out what the best way to approach this next area. I was trying to click away, but I accidentally clicked too fast. And I couldn't I was doing it too quickly. Alright. So there was a platform there, which is probably what they want me to do, is probably use the Corsair's disruption web and then airdrop my guys right there. Which might not be a terrible plan. I mean, that might be the best approach. I'm gonna verify and look around the ledges and see. Now, this is obviously a solid wall of stuff, so obviously I'm not so much worried about these being an option, because clearly it's not. And I don't assume this is gonna be an option, but I mean, yeah, this is kinda it. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, there is no other option. This is it, right here. It has to be this, because look at this. This is a solid wall of stuff, so I guess that kinda has to be the show. So
I am ready for my service.
Okay, and then, so they're on 6, so all of you can be on 7. The shuttle fleet. Yeah. Now, he does have stasis field. He also has recall, so I could technically drop my whole army, and then that is one thing we could try. If it doesn't work, we could just save it.
We feel your presence,
Jipakazol. I always like the way that the Arbiters talk. I hate fighting Arbiters. They're one of the most annoying things in the world. But I always loved the way that they talked. Jipakazol. It's like they're French or something. I don't know what that accent is, but it always made me laugh.
I thought she's in my way.
All right. Well.
Oh, at last.
Your warriors are engaged the enemy.
Let us attack.
Oh, I think he barely died before it got off. I don't think he made it before it didn't go off. Dang it, dude. We actually almost had that, surprisingly. I think I just waited a second too long to initiate the rest of it. Doesn't mean it was a bad plan necessarily.
Consider it done.
It is a little. Oh, I guess I saved it before I set these on 7, I guess.
Ready for battle.
Alright, let's give that a save so I don't have to fix that hotkey every time. Alright, very well. We'll do this the way that they intend me to. We will still give it a save before we fully do it, but Nope. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're totally good. Okay. Well, we have dropped. And we're still alive. Oddly enough. Alright.
Let us attack.
Yes, Executor.
For hire.
We are vigilant.
Just to give you all some cloaking.
May I be of
Direct my
service?
wrath.
Alright, guy. I need you to figure out what we're up against. Oh! No one move. No one move. Alright. Well. Well. We've arrived at the central platform with a large host of warriors. Now, yeah. We're alive. We're alive. I'm so scared, dude. I'm so scared to actually go forward. I mean, I guess just bunker busting it. I mean, just seeing if we have the forces just to try and take it. You know, just like the natural way.
State your will.
Now, I think I'm going to use these guys to go after the Valkyries. Just so they don't massacre my scouts. In case I decide actually to use my scouts. It would not be a terrible plan. So, otherwise...
Yes, transmit Zerach.
For some reason, he's not in the hotkey group. And then he's there too, technically, and I could use him if it came down to it, but...
State your will.
That's why we're saving it, in case just the YOLO, like, A move to victory attack doesn't work. If it does, then, you know, game over, we win, it's fine. If it doesn't, then we can actually try doing this methodically. So that's why we're saving it.
I am ready. Ready for battle.
Okay. Here we go.
State your will.
Well, it didn't go as badly as I assumed. I did lose looks like one unit. But that's not that big a deal. Oh, that's way more than I thought. Hang on a minute. Not everyone is routed. Hang on. Alright, well, if I had all my troops, that would be a good way to start. Which makes sense. These guys haven't been in the squad yet.
I am needed. Yes. Zanashkoida. Yes.
Okay.
Galasas awaiting instructions. She house.
Okay, there we go.
Yes. Rush.
And then of course we also do have my kids here.
State your will.
Well, that still went really well. I'm still gonna save it. Alright. Again, we could just try bunker busting it and see what happens. Go, boys, go!
for battle. I thought you'd in my way. Adon Toridas.
Alright, it's fine.
I'm waiting, receiving.
Adon Toridas.
Whew. Alright, well, there's the outer layer of the platform. There was obviously a BC as well, but he obviously didn't survive. Alright, so a couple turrets on the outside. On the outside. Okay.
Transmitted. Time commencing. Instructions.
Just deal with them pesky turrets, shall we?
Transmitted for vengeance. Receiving. Initiated. Make use of me. Mitola commencing. Awaiting instructions.
Guys, come on, work with me here.
Confirmed. Commencing. Initiated.
Oh, just give me like one more shot off, man. Ah, look at that.
I am ready.
Right. Well,
Awaiting instructions. Yes. Zanashkulina. Initiated. Receiving.
alright, this way.
Commencing.
This way.
Lockouts. I am needed. Transmitted. Lock time for vengeance. I am needed. Lockouts. Confirmed. Sakalanos.
I'm slowly getting more and more vision.
My law for combat. Awaiting instructions.
But say, surely you can see that.
Receiving.
Alright.
Confirmed.
Let us attack.
Well,
Zanashkulina. Yes. Zanashkulina.
let's see. We can grab you and make you there, and then we can remove you from this squad. Just to make things a little clearer, you know.
What now calls Zanashkulio? I
Alright.
am needed. I'm waiting. Zanashkulio. What now calls Galassos?
State your will. I stand ready.
You guys can just hang out here, don't worry about it. Alright. Not you.
Feel your presence.
State your will. Ready for battle.
Duras. Garam. The warriors have engaged the enemy.
I am ready. At last. I am ready. State your will. Excellent. Ready for battle.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Just like that, punks. Oh my god, dude. Holy crap. That mission is so stressful. That was so long, dude. It was so long. Oh my god, okay. We did it. Good lord. Return to Char. Protoss fleet high orbit over the planet Char. I'm gonna be darn excited to be able to build bases again.
Executor, the Urash is secured. and the UED has given up the chase. We are currently holding perimeter orbit over the planet Char. Zeratul, have you locked onto the location of the Callus?
Yes, I remember sensing his power the last time I was on this world. However, our sensors indicate a massive, fluctuating energy signature at its location. I am, however, unable to identify the signature's source.
That should be obvious, gentlemen. The source is the Overmind itself. When the Cerebrates merged together, they must have locked onto the Callus energies and nested near it. It's probable that there'll be a number of broods protecting that area. It's risky, but if we can strike hard and fast, we might be able to fight our way through their defenses and escape with the crystal.
Comrades, I may have an alternative. Seeing as how the Overmind is still in its infant stages, I wonder if we might be able to disrupt its control over those broods. If we can do enough superficial damage to the creature, it might pacify the Zerg nearest to it, allowing us some time to retrieve the Callus.
A bold plan, young Artanis. Your courage rivals that of mighty Tazadar himself.
You give me too much credit, noble Zeratul. I am not worthy enough to even speak his name.
Touching. Look, boys, either of these plans will work, but let's not waste any time. I'll be able to exert limited control over a few of the Zerg here and provide you with some backup. But the longer we stay, the more we risk losing both the crystals again.
Agreed. Executor, deploy your forces. May Adum be with you.
Oh, hell yeah. Is this the mission where I get to control the Zerg and the Protoss at the same time? Oh my god! I'm hard as a diamond. I'm hard as a rock, dude. What's funny, so back in the day, my strategy, what I always used to do is, I mean, I did this quite a bit back in the day when I would play multiplayer, is I would try and, if I was Protoss, I would try to use the Dark Archons and use the mind control and take over an enemy like drone or an SCV or whatever, so that I could play as multiple races at the same time. And now this mission is cool for that reason, because it does allow you to play as multiple races at the same time, and which is obviously fantastic. And so yeah, and so it's very, very good. And I used to do that quite a bit back in the day when I would play as Protoss. But anyway, so obviously there's lots of base building to do because I have 2 races to play now as very exciting. Now, of course, our options is we could just retrieve the crystal with a probe or a drone, or we can do enough damage. Now, I in the past, I have always preferred to do more damage because it's much more straightforward. Whereas retrieving the crystal I always felt like was more nerve-wracking because then you're gonna have to protect it. You know what I mean? If you, I would assume that if you grab the crystal with a drone or whatever, then you come back. Then you have to come back. Well, I'm assuming that they're probably going to try and stop you. And so for me, it was way easier for me to just attack and kill something. So, imagine, so the orange is the Overmind. So now you know. So that is the one we will go for, is we will try and we're just going to attack the Overmind. So for Zerg, I'm probably going to go, I'm going to go Hydra. And then I'll go mostly Hydra, maybe pure Hydra, and for the Protoss, I will go probably pure or mostly Zealot, because obviously Protoss Zealots are very good, but Zerg Hydras are very good. So I'll combine the best of both worlds, and there might be a few Zerglings mixed in, just like there might be a few Dragoons mixed in or whatever, but combined I think we'll be unstoppable. So that'll be the plan. So I have lots of base building to do, and I will see you guys momentarily. All right, we're back. Do you think, if memory serves, I did see this creep over here when I did a little bit of scouting with my little observer that they gave me. And I'm pretty sure there's a base right over there. And, do you think this base is gonna know what hit it? I don't think so. So, I have 4 hotkey groups. The first 2 are Protoss, the second 2 are Zerg. My Protoss are more powerful. For 1, I have Archons, but for 2, the Protoss can go 3-3 on upgrades, and my Zerg can actually only go 2-2. So my Zerg are definitely supposed to be a secondary thing. But regardless, to give you a quick overview of the base, we're getting a little bit lower on the minerals back here. I'm building stuff over here, but we're maxed out on upgrades. Other than we didn't get any flying ones, I didn't bother. with the Zerg, actually. I'm noticing we actually are mined out now. Anyway, but yeah, with Zerg we're also full. I didn't get any queen upgrades, didn't see the point, didn't get flying ones. I use this as an expansion mostly for the gas because I needed gas for all the upgrades I was getting. And so yeah, we're ready to lock and load. Here's hoping it stays that way. Go, go, go! Kill them all! Kill them all! Where's my observer? Got him. Yeah. You think he saw that coming? I doubt it. Well, that went well. I lost I lost the 6 Zerglings, but that doesn't surprise anybody.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Really? A little bit tight on space. Oh, look. Come here, you little nerd. Ow! I wonder how far we would get. Let's just find out. Just in case I'm low-key following at least part of them. Don't worry, guys. I have detection for a change. Oh, easy. Let's go, kids. Let's go. Hang on, I hear lurkers. Oh, there's just so many. Go, boys, go!
Executor, the Callus is ours. Let us depart this wretched world and return to Shakuras. Provided there is still a Shakuras to return to.
Yeah, let's go, dude. I just steamrolled him. I just like built up like as fast as I could, just like mass micro mode. And yeah, I just like, at first I was like, okay, yeah, we'll expand. And I was thinking, you know, like I'm rolling in money. Do we even need to? I was just like, do I even need to expand? I was like, you know what? I take that back. Let's just run him over, shall we? And yeah, it turns out, no, you don't need to. Well, that was easy. The Insurgent Executor's Citadel on New Antioch Shakuras.
Congratulations, Executor. Your success has brought us the promise of hope against the Zerg. However, we face a new threat within our own ranks. In your absence, Judicator Aldaris and an entire legion of Kali survivors from Ire have begun an open revolt against us.
By the gods, this is ill news indeed. Why would Aldaris betray us so?
He and his ilk believe that it was wrong to have abandoned Ire and consorted with our people. Their prejudices have driven them to perpetuate the Conclave's sins against us. Even now, Aldaris and his loyalist Templar forces are preparing to attack our citadel.
I can scarcely believe this. As if the Zerg were not enough. Matriarch, are you certain of this?
All too certain, young Templar. Executor, As Matriarch of the Dark Templar and Custodian of this world, I hereby order you to terminate Judicator Aldaris and quell this untimely uprising without delay. There will be no dissent among us while the Zerg are poised to strike.
There's something amiss here. The matriarch has always been a wise and gentle soul. Though there is some merit in her decision, this is very unlike her.
That may well be. But right now, we have a friend to kill. May Adun forgive us.
Oh, children. Children, children, children. If only they knew what they were doing. But it's fine though, because hey, Aldaris is no friend of mine. The dude isn't the dude's a moron, alright? Let's not pull any punches, okay?
Be advised, Executor. Our forces are divided. Aldaris has taken control of our Templar warriors and arbiters. It is possible that he may even send Archons against us.
Fear not, comrades, for we have Archons of our own. Should the dire need arise, all Dark Templar may merge to become Dark Archons. Though we sacrifice our warriors in doing so, only the might of the Dark Archons can match the forces of Aldaris.
That's true.
Transmitted. I am needed.
Boys, get out of there. You will do no good up there. Look at that. Dark Archons. Okay. One more for yet another time. I'm gonna get to base building, and I will see you all shortly. Okay, we are back. So, there's a little expansion up here. I'm using it for money mostly. I'm using this. Now, you might notice, wait a minute, you have double cybernetics core, and you have a whole bunch of stargates and a fleet beacon. What are you up to? I wanted scouts. So here's the thing. Our objectives are to, you see the little dots right here, and right here? That is Aldaris. He is standing on a platform. Now, it says there's 3 of them, and it doesn't tell you which one is which. Now, I've only ever done it in the same order, pretty much. Only ever done it in the same order, the same way. I've always just gone the same thing I usually do, which is go a whole bunch of ground forces, and then, you grab a whole bunch of ground forces, you grab a whole bunch of dragoons and zealots, and then you just sort of bounce objective to objective. Now, I don't know this for sure, but I'm willing to bet it's always the 3rd one of whatever you choose. It's possible that this one is the real Aldaris, because 2 of them, spoiler alert, 2 of them are hallucinations. So it's possible that the 3rd one, this one, is always him, or it's possible that whichever one you do last is going to be him. I don't know which way it is. So I've only ever done it the same way, which is I grab a whole bunch of zealots and I grab a whole bunch of dragoons, and then I just sort of bounce objective to objective once I'm fully upgraded, and then I just, I work my way through, right? Well, something that I've always wanted to try is it occurred to me now that I'm like, they allowed me to get air units, and the only objective is to kill Aldaris. So I'm curious to try this, and if it doesn't work, then this would have been a gigantic waste of money if this doesn't work somehow, because then I'm going to be all teched in to fully upgraded scouts with full upgrades, and if this doesn't work, then I might need to go ground forces, and I don't have any of the ground upgrades other than shields, and so then I don't have the infrastructure for it either. I only have the one Stargate, or the one gateway that they gave me. So if this doesn't work, this is going to be a costly mistake, but if it works, we could be in good shape. So let's give this a shot. And they give me vision too, which is doubly suspicious. I don't think this is gonna work, but ignore that. Well, he's resistant, but I am fully upgraded.
You didn't think I'd be caught so easily, did you, Executor? You have only destroyed a phantom.
Ignore that. Ignore that. Keep going, boys. Keep going. They can't stop us all. Not resistant enough.
Yet again, Executor, you destroy only simulacrum of myself. You believe me to be a traitor, but it is you and the matriarch who will usher our race to oblivion.
eradicating the Zerg.
I would sooner die, Dark One, than tarnish the memory of Ire by joining with you. Your fate was sealed the moment your matriarch allied herself with the Queen of Blades. Those of us still loyal to Ire will never be slaves to Kerrigan and her broods.
Aldaris, be reasonable. Kerrigan has changed. She no longer seeks to enslave anyone. Do not force us to destroy you.
You can no longer afford to be so naive, Artanis. While you were securing the crystals, I discovered that your matriarch has been harboring a dark secret. She has been manipulated by
I have no time for this.
What have you done?
I just cleaned up your mess, Protoss. Don't be so squeamish.
Wretched creature. This was our Protoss matter. You had no right to interfere. Be gone from this world. You are no longer welcome among us.
Fine. I've done what I came here to do. I've ensured the destruction of the renegade Cerebrits, and I used you to do it. Have fun, mighty Protoss. We'll be seeing each other again real soon.
Ha ha ho! Boy, our boys got played, man. Kerrigan just like played them like a fiddle. Hell yeah. I don't know why that's just 1 minute for the elapsed time. That's obviously not true. Unless, of course, that was 1 hour. But there's no way. That was... yeah, that certainly wasn't 1 minute. That's for sure. Anyway, countdown. Main Protoss base Shakuras.
This entire chain of events has been masterminded by Kerrigan. And we played right into her hands.
Yes, we did, Artanis. Yet our course is set, nonetheless. Using the Temple's energies against the Renegade Zerg may accomplish Kerrigan's aims, but it is still our only chance of survival.
And survive we will, my warriors. For too long have we labored in futile defense, as our enemies push us further and further away from victory. The time has come to let loose the full fury of our powers. Never again shall Shakuras be despoiled by the foul touch of alien species. These Zerg shall be the first to fall before us.
Matriarch, I have served you for many millennia. I have always valued your wisdom and strength. Yet, lately, in your mind, I have sensed something that clouds your true spirit. Though Kerrigan has gone, I wonder if her treachery still remains.
Be at ease, Zeratul. I am still the same Rashagon you have always known. These recent events have weighed heavily upon me, and I am wearied. But fear not. My warrior spirit will shine before you and light your path to victory.
Indeed.
The time for action is upon us. The crystals must be taken to the temple while the Zerg still muster their forces. I shall carry the Urash myself, while Zeratul handles the Callus.
Executor, you shall provide escort for Artanis and Zeratul as they make their way to the temple. God's willing, we will channel the energies of the Zelnaga and scour this world clean of the Zerg. Go now, my children, and know that the survival of our entire race depends upon your actions.
Interesting. Man, that last mission was so funny, dude. I've never done it that way before, where you just like get a whole bunch of scouts, make them fully upgraded, and just get a dozen is probably fine, and then you just bounce between the 3 guys because they give you vision, like they give you vision of your objectives, like, and obviously there's these big old bases, but otherwise that mission is otherwise sometimes pretty difficult otherwise because obviously the enemy has, I mean, you saw how many units he has. He had carriers and he has archons, and you don't even have archons. All you have is the few air units. You have access to carriers and scouts and not couriers, whatever the hell the little tiny anti-air guys that I don't almost ever use. Corsairs. You use Corsairs. But for ground, I mean, you have Dark Archons, so you can mind control their good units. Like, you could mind control their carriers and Archons, but otherwise you can't build your own. And being able to mind control thing takes micro, whereas often it's a lot easier. I mean, I'm terrible at using spellcaster type units, always have been, and even more so than regular. So often I just ignore stuff like that. It's the same thing with the High Templars. I just ignore stuff like that, and I just like mass up on like regular army, and I just ignore that stuff, which explains a lot about why StarCraft sometimes is really difficult for me. Regardless, anyway, and so, but they give you vision of it, so I've never tried that before, where, you just ignore all that. You just get a dozen scouts, make them fully upgraded, and then you just bounce around and you just assassinate his guys. And I got all 3 of them before I even lost a scout. It was only at the 3rd one that I actually even lost one, because they're really fast. When they're fully upgraded, they're scooting pretty quick. So that worked out really well. Couldn't ask for more.
Bring the crystals to the temple. The Zerg will surely send all their legions to destroy you. You must be prepared to protect the temple itself from the swarm.
I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, bother. I just remembered what this mission is. I think if memory serves, I think there's at least several Zerg bases. If not, I think you're at least surrounded by Zerg. I think that's kind of the bit. And then you have 2 different Protoss bases to manage. Zeratulit 1, Altaris, what the frick was the other guy's name? Artanis, that was his name. Artanis at the other. And you have to bring each of them to the 2 beacons in the center. You have to bring, the beacon. You have to bring your 2 heroes to the beacons in the center. Now, then those 2, I believe, if memory serves, that they actually disappear. I believe if memory serves, those 2 actually disappear. But then I think they give you a timer. I think it's like 10 in-game minutes, so that's like whatever that actually is, 5 actual minutes or something. And then the Zerg in that time will attack the temple. I believe that in that time the Zerg will attack the temple, and you have to keep it alive. Historically, I've done a couple things. For one, I have done it the way that they intend you to, and I have built up both the bases, and I had really good army, and I took that center area, and I mean the whole 9. Historically, I have done it. I have done it that way, the way they want you to. The other way that I've also done it is I believe I massed carriers. I think I don't remember if that's this mission or not, but if they allow carriers, I might have done it the other way. But regardless, I took my army no matter what it was, and I have marched and I've cleared pretty much, and I've destroyed their bases so they couldn't attack me. And then I took the objective because I didn't want to have to defend it. And so I've done both. I'm not positive what we're gonna do. I will kind of figure it out on the fly. So technically our time is up right now, but because of base building, like, I mean, I know a large part of this video is going to be that one mission, but there might even be some snippets I could cut out of that. But because of the base building for the other parts, like, it balances out pretty good, and I'm kind of tempted to press farther anyway with our extra time, and then go one farther too. Because which mission is this? This is mission 8. Now I don't know how many missions there are per campaign, but 8 is pretty high up there. So I don't know if this is it for the Protoss campaign, or if this I don't know. Is there 12? I'm not sure how many there are. But the way this is phrased, it kind of feels like a finale kind of thing to me. I don't know if that's true or not, but it feels important nonetheless. So regardless, I think because of all the footage being cut out because of base building, I think I will go ahead and get us all built up. I will decide what we're gonna do as far as, are we clearing the map? Are we going to just do it the way they want you to? And we will see. So I will start building, and I will see you guys right meow. Okay, we are back. Boy, it has been a while. So, this mission is pretty intense. The enemy is no longer pulling any punches. They are no longer, dilly-dallying, messing around. They're no longer playing around. So some things have happened. I'm gonna hide in the pause menu because I'm safe here. But wow, it's been crazy. So I have 3 full stacks. I have three hotkeys worth of units. They're all fully upgraded. It's a mixture of course, as you can see from behind the menu, Mixture of mostly zealots, but there's quite a few archons and then a few dragoons sprinkled over, so it's a pretty good mixture. They're all fully upgraded, and I'm hoping it'll be enough to take some of these bases. Over here, it used to be a Zerg base. It was fairly minor. I went ahead and took it, and I'm not going to show it just because I needed to expand and I needed the money. And so but I've done lots of scouting. I was using Artanis actually, and being very, very careful, as you might imagine. But I was using Artanis and I was scouting around, and I poked around, as you can see by the parts I've actually seen. So after I took this base, I expanded there, and I have been obviously heavily investing and upgrading. This was Zeratul's base, and this one is the one that I really went all in on, as far as, because that's where all of our tech is, it's where our production is, it's where everything important is. And this one is just our bigger, it looks very large because there's a lot of cannons down there, because I have been attacked many, many times, but the thing is, the enemy is no longer messing around. So the enemy, the amount of the things they're throwing at me is getting really scary. They'll send, like, you know, like the last attack, they sent like whatever it was, like a dozen Hydras and 2 Ultralisks and 5 Lurkers or something ridiculous. So, you know, it's like I said, they're getting really aggressive now. They're no longer messing around. So I have just an obscene number of cannons at every single base. This one was Artanis's base. This one I decided to treat as pretty much like a regular mining little expansion. So there's a fair amount of cannons, and it's enough to keep it protected, but it doesn't get attacked like this one does and like this one does so far. And so there is quite a few cannons there, but it's not as defended, but there's also no tech there. Now, we're actually mined out at Artanis's base, so it's actually empty. It is worth defending because of the gas there. We have gas. We have a gas there, and then there's a gas here, but Zeratul's base actually doesn't have a gas. And so now his is getting pretty close to mined out mineral-wise, and this one's getting a hair low too. Obviously, we're sitting on lots and lots of minerals, but like there's several expansion options, so I'm thinking our first step as far as doing the rest of this is we are going to take this base. I don't know if we're going to need to expand, but clearing it out just in case we did need to would be a good call. And then while we're there, this is just a few sunken colonies. We're gonna get rid of them, and then this one is a few sunken colonies. I think a spore colony of a couple of rando units. We're gonna take that one as well. Again, I don't plan on expanding to those ones, but if it gets really scary, and if it gets really scary, then I want the option to expand there. Should I need to? Now I've discovered that right here is a orange base. Now this one, as far as I can. After scouting it, it's jogged my memory a little bit on where is where, you know what I mean? And this one, if memory serves, keep in mind, like I said in the beginning, that I did feel like there was pretty much surrounded. If memory serves, I do. The more time goes on, the more I think that's true. Now, some of these you can walk to, like this red base right here. We can just send our army there, and that's the plan, obviously. But some of them, I think the big ones are actually on islands, because and just from the little bit I can see right here, this is all spore colonies. It's like 6 spore colonies. Now, I think the reason they do that is because they're trying to heavily dissuade you from attacking those bases, because really what they want you to do is they want you to press inwards, grab the temple, then defend it. Now, there is crystals all over it, so you could expand there as a base if you wanted to. Again, I don't plan on doing it, but we could take a probe and build cannons around the temple if we wanted. That's certainly an option, and I've thought about doing that. But then he's gonna attack from multiple locations. So at the moment, my plan is let's take this little thing just so there's less enemies around. We'll clear this and these 2 along the way. Then we'll send our army towards the temple, and then we'll set our army on top of it. We'll probably build some more units. We're gonna probably send a probe over there, build cannons. We might expand there while we're there anyway. And then once all of that's happened, then we'll send Zeratul and Artanis to the temple to kick off everything. But I want to have at least a fair shot of having everything defended before then. So that's the plan. But yeah, if memory serves, there's at least 2 or 3 bases above and around this thing. I don't know if above Zeratul's base is there another base that I can actually reach like this one? I don't know. But otherwise, they do that because they're heavily dissuading you. They're not saying it's impossible, because if you really cared, there's enough minerals on the map that you could build like 2 dozen carriers and then just clear the map. Because I've done that. And sometimes that is the way I do that. Because defending something sucks, right? So, Anyway, so I've done that in the past, but for now, that's going to be our plan, so. Oh, I feel like it's been a while, though, man. It's, like, very intense. So I think the way to get there is over here. Yeah, I think that's where the ramp is, so we're just going to go ahead and send our units that way. Oh, I should have had a observer nearby in case there's lurkers. I did grab the observer upgrades. I've only grabbed a few upgrades for things I might use. Like, I grabbed the carrier upgrade and the scouts upgrade. I grabbed the observer upgrades. I grabbed the shuttle upgrade. I fully leveled up even the air. I'm 3-3 for air as well, just in case. And then obviously we're fully upgraded on regular stuff too. So we are as pretty much fully upgraded as we can be, because just in case I decided if I'm starting to clear this and if we like fail last second or something, obviously we'll just reload the save rather than me having to do all of this again. And then maybe if we care to, maybe we'll change the plan and maybe we'll build a whole bunch of air units and we'll make it our own goal of clearing the map or something. We'll see. I don't expect that to happen, but just in case, I wanted the option. Anyway. Okay, where are you? Alright, I have a observer. He's coming. We do have upgrades, so he's not gonna be as slow. So yeah. Historically, I have a bad habit of not doing that, of not carrying an observer with me, and it screws me a lot. And it's always messed me up in the past. Uh-oh. I mean, I have a lot of cannons, but... As you can see why I built so many cannons. You thought I was messing around. I guess we'll have you hanging out. But otherwise, hopefully they make it. Okay, is our observer nearby? No, he's not. Quickly, please. I need you nearby in case there's lurkers. I mean, this is obviously the most defended of my bases, right? So it's like I'm thinking, but like this one also has a lot of cannons though, because he attacked this thing like twice with a huge stack of like ultras and hydras and lurkers, and it was a lot. So I got scared and I built a million cannons, so you know. Anyway, okay, now we have a observer nearby. He's on hotkey number 4, so now if we need to, we'll have an option. And judging by the way the AI has acted so far, we will need it. And he's not going to be nearby. I'm just going to have him... He's not going to be hanging out with our guys. I just wanted him nearby. Just in case. Beautiful. Okay, now this one we can actually get to from here. Alright guys, we're going to take this little red base. Now again, I'm not planning on expanding here. I just want it clear. I just want less problems nearby. Alright, so you're the... top builder. Bottom builder is in the middle base currently because this is now mined out. And even gas is getting low enough that even worst case, if I lost all of this, it doesn't even have any tech I need. Like, I guess I could just throw up another forge really quick. There. That way just in case, even if that base falls, I won't lose access to the stuff I need, so. Okay, let's just get our guys a little lower here. Alright. Here we go. Go get them, kids. Go, go, go! Nice try, bro. This is why I brought vision. Kill them all. Oh, it's fine. He's doing that weird slow drop thing that I've seen him do sometimes. I don't know why he does that.
We are under attack.
Ignore that. It's fine. We dealt with that too. Okay. Well. Okay. Alright, that went really well, obviously. You know, 3-3 Zerg is pretty scary, but 3-3 Protoss is also very scary. So, he may be fully upgraded, but it doesn't mean he's impossible, alright? Because that's a huge stack of Protoss. Like, that's a big old stack of Protoss. So, now, I imagine most things I need to replace are Zealots. Because obviously they are the front line. Okay, otherwise, I guess we will sort of press towards the center.
The warriors have engaged the enemy.
Here, just follow that guy, I guess.
My life.
Oh, Plague is just the worst, dude.
I long for combat.
Alright, and we'll just grab a couple more.
Your warriors
Ignore
have
that.
engaged the enemy.
Cease movement, brethren. Alright, nope. You can join 2. You can join 3.
House, honor guide me.
Alright. I don't know if everything I lost was Zealots, but I imagine it's probably true. Alright, well, at least now we know that it's a little safer. There's less evil on the map. Now, I did scout all the ledges, so I think probably anything above this is probably inaccessible. I mean, it's probably just islands, which, you know, like I said. So, that's probably all that is. Well, I know I lost a Dragoon, that's for sure. Man, carrying an observer with my army takes 0 effort. I don't know why I don't do that. That's so nice. It's so nice to know that lurkers aren't gonna nuke my army because I don't have any detection. I don't know why I didn't make this a thing historically. I'm so dumb. It's such needless pain, dude. It's so needless. Yeah, I think that's... Like I said, I don't think there's any way of reaching the rest of this. Of reaching anything else, I mean. Right, well, I mean, we kind of need the upgrade anyway. That's fine, it's not even worth raising my eyebrows for. I mean, he's also literally just sitting here, so... Although, that's where all my tech is, so I'm kind of okay I'm okay having him loiter. Here. We'll see if he makes it. Alright, well, I mean, that's everything I can reach, obviously. So something weird, as no doubt you could noticed, he keeps poking that side of my base with overlords, but he just keeps doing that whole, like, sending a lot of overlords at once thing, and they're each holding whatever, like one Zergling or one Hydra or whatever, and then he just keeps, like, and then the second they take damage, they're like, oh man, and then they turn around and try to run away, and then, but then they just go back, like, as if the cannons are, like, whatever, relocated or something. So it's like, I don't know, I don't totally get it. I don't get it, I don't know what his strat is there, but boy, it's something. See what I mean? And he does that a lot. It's his most common method of attacking me. I don't totally get it. Couldn't really explain it. Oh, Lord. Artanis.
State your will.
Okay, well, at least they're within cannon range now. That's a good thing.
Yes, Executor. Indeed.
Okay, good news and bad news. The bad news is I'm about to be attacked. I mean, there's a lot of cannons there, but like... Alright, I need you all to scoot over here. You're in the way. You're in the way. It's fine. It's totally fine. This is why I have so many cannons. Yeah, see? Told you. Totally fine. Even this is probably overkill, you know? But hey, it's totally fine. We have the money to spare. Alright, well, that feels pretty good. Alright, Hui, Dewey. A little scared. Actually, let's give this a save in case these guys die on the way there, because that would be a really dumb way to fail. So... Now... Okay, that should be safe for Artanis. I'm a little more concerned about Zeratul not making it, but...
Direct my wrath.
There's nothing between him and them unless units attack him along the way. Alright, you just hang out here, my guy.
Yes, Executor. The Urash is secured.
Don't worry, my guy. Zeratul is on the way. This one, really, I mean, I don't really need to defend this thing anymore, technically, because, like, we're mined out. I mean, there is still gas here, so it's not totally worthless. Same thing with this one. And even after it's empty, I'll still get some kind of minerals from it. This one's important because it's where all of my tech and everything else is. And my production and everything else. So that makes sense, but... Alright. Let's give this a save, and then we'll give this a shot.
Your orders, Templar. The palace is secured.
Executor. Zeratul and I will begin to channel the temple's energies. You must prevent the Zerg from destroying the temple while we work. Adon be with you, Executor.
Thank you. Oh, it's actually 15 minutes. Well, the more you know. This is very unnecessary. I figured, you know, might as well, right? This is a gamble. If they don't make it, well. Ah, same old. And he hit the same one with the same thing, which obviously means nothing, right? Okay. Well, my probes look like they're gonna make it. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, huh?
We are under attack.
Are we, though? fine. Don't worry about it.
We are under attack.
Oh, that's annoying.
We are under attack.
Well, you know, that's actually okay, because we're mined out, and there's nothing here. Like, there's no tech I need here, nothing matters here, so he can just have it. Even here would not be the worst thing, so that's actually okay. I could move my army down, but at the same time, like, where would I go? Like, you know, because I'm a little worried about the queens keep dive-bombing me all the time, but at the same time, like, where else am I gonna put them? I guess I could put them a little deeper into my cannons to some degree, but it's gonna, obviously, it's gonna be crowded. It's gonna be difficult. One muta, just like so slow. Okay. Stop. You come around. You. And you.
We are under attack.
Anyone else I should be aware of? Oh wow. Look at all them guardians. That's alright. That doesn't look great. There's more spawn broodlings, because it never gets old. I bet you those queens won't get away with that. Hold, brothers. Fall back inside the cannons, inside the cannons. He can have this. This doesn't matter. It's a good distraction anyways. Here, let's scoot in a little bit, please. It's fine, he doesn't have enough to take that. Him attacking this is a good thing. It's distracting.
We are under attack.
Hit him, boyo.
We are under attack. Overwhelming. Overwhelming. We are under attack. We are under attack.
It's totally fine. It's totally fine. It's all totally okay. Yeah, you thought he was clever, huh? I'm gonna kill you. I win. Well, it's not ideal. need more. We need more.
My life for hire. Make use of me. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. We burn. We need focus. We need instructions. We are under attack. Also, destroy.
Well, we're getting them, but those Guardians are their only real problem because their range is so gross.
Under attack. Honor guide me. Focus.
It's fine. It's totally good. Also fine.
What thou calls.
I kind of need my...
She house. What thou calls. Honor guide
The Zealots
me.
were good against some of this stuff, but...
We are under attack.
Whoa, no. Okay. Whoops. It's fine.
For vengeance. We are under attack.
What?
I have returned.
It's like you keep saying that. Alright, hang on. Hey, you. I need more. We gotta shore up the defenses.
Have engaged the enemy.
Ah! Oh Lord.
I long for combat. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. We are under attack. We are under attack.
Oh God. Hold. Hold. Oh God. Hold.
Is complete.
Hold, brothers.
Our forces into the temple. And brace yourself.
Defend. Fight. Fight to the last man. Everyone inside. Everyone inside. That one zealot. Oh God. He's like, I have 8 fucking kills. Oh God. Okay. It's good. It's fine. Oh my God. That was so stressful. Somehow, though, less stressful than that other mission we did earlier today. Somehow. Dang. Zerg got freaking deleted, dude. Absolutely deleted. Oh wow, man, the Zerg got freaking deleted. Hey, that was the Protoss campaign. That was the finale of the Protoss campaign, dude. Hell yeah. All right, well yeah. Next time we'll be hopping into Terran. Yeah, we did fantastic today, man. I had a feeling that was the finale just because the way it was phrased, it just really felt like a finale, you know what I mean? Anyway, that last mission was intense. It was very stressful, and somehow all of it was way less stressful than the mission we did earlier where you had to, like, you know, certain amount, you know, very finite units and very finite objectives and all that. Somehow still less stressful than that. Regardless, though, that was awesome. I am gone way over my time, but I 100% did that on purpose this time, just because there's so much footage that gets cut out that I thought I would play it safe, and I was like, you know what, let's go extra long today, and then we will, yeah, let's go extra long, because that way we can balance it out, our episode length a little bit. So I don't know what the final length of this episode will be, or exactly how much is getting cut out, but I do know that quite a bit is getting cut out. So we will see what the final length ends up being. Regardless, though, I have got to scoot, though. I have family obligations, and I kind of pushed the envelope of how close I should be, because I did want to have a sort of normal length episode. Anywho, that was awesome. I'm really enjoying this. I was even hesitant to record this today. I was like, man, I was dragging my feet to start recording, because I'm like, I don't know, man, I don't know if I'm feeling it. But then I was like, man, just do it. Don't be such an idiot. You know you'll enjoy it when you start playing. And so we obviously did just that, and yeah, and I mean, I was right, because I'm having a lot of fun. So this is really, really cool. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying as well. So when we come back, we'll be hopping into Terran. And I did enjoy playing as Protoss, but it will be cool to jump on a different flavor. That'll be really nice. I am really excited about that. Anyway, but yeah, I am a little bit hopeful I will have the energy and the time to record Divinity tonight, because otherwise tomorrow, if I don't, then that means we're gonna miss tomorrow. Yikes. Anyway, but hopefully I will have the energy and I will be able to, so that way we don't miss Divinity. If we do miss it, I have a backup plan, so it's fine. And so yeah, there will still hopefully be a positive anime review coming out this weekend. I don't know when I'll get that edited, but I did get it recorded already, so if Divinity doesn't happen, I will put that up instead. And if we're really dreaming, I'll put up Divinity and the positive anime review if we're really dreaming. We will see what happens with that. But otherwise, tomorrow for StarCraft should be normal. And yeah, and I think that's just about everything. Anyway, that is going to go off for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.